Mela Katlego,
How are you?
ke teng wena o kae?
I'm good. Hey, it's the second. Was it the second last or the last day of May?
Gona mo, yeah, almost June, innit?
Can you
Eish,
believe it?
I'm telling you.
We're already in June.
Hey, me chom.
I can remember I was not so sober, but anyway, that's not the point. Bringing the year in. It's 20 for me with my long list of goals.
Yes.
We're halfway through the year. How far am I? I'll keep that to myself.
Aish.
How's it going for you?
For me, now is the reality where I understand why we need coaches.
Yeah.
You know, a coach basically is someone who keeps you accountable from your own dreams, nothing else.
Yeah.
Yes, because we always deviate.
Speaking of coaches, just by the way, Afropolitan, I will be making this available soon for you online somehow. Okay, and maybe play it on the show next week. Brian Tracy, world-renowned sales expert and business leader and thought leader. Gonna have a chat with him after the show, record it for you, and I'll package it for you because it's always good to go back to the coaches. You're very right.
Yes. Please invite me. I wanted to attend him yesterday and I couldn't. Please.
Oh, okay.
I'm coming, Katlego. I'm coming.
Let's talk property.
Yes, my brother.
We continue our series here, Installment of Sale.
Yes.
But before we can, let's go to our questions quickly.
Yes.
Charles Marquez sends this email. He sent it last week and I said I needed more clarification.
That's correct, sir.
And he has done exactly that. He says, good day, team. I signed an offer to purchase in December, but after I had my bond guarantees, I went to review the property before I signed. But I realized that the property has deteriorated badly at that because it hasn't been occupied in almost a year. That's what he meant. So, what is his recourse?
Okay. The fact that now you have bond guarantees, it simply means you have signed the offer, the bank has approved, hence they gave you the guarantees.
Okay.
So now the property has deteriorated from the time you saw it. So all you could do is to ask the owner to restore the property from how it was.
Yeah. Okay.
Then the sale will go through.
When the bank gives you a bond guarantee,
Yes.
is it against a certain property or does it say, listen, we will give you X amount of money?
No, it's against a certain property.
Oh, so there
you
must
can't
be-
have a guarantee without being attached to something.
Oh, okay.
That's
It's not like a guarantee check or whatever.
Even a guarantee check, it's against something.
It's against something.
Yes.
No, right. Tutashem.
No problem. That's why we're here,
We shall
Katlego.
continue this movement. Another question. Komutso, she says, hi Katlego. I feel like I missed a lot when it comes to the installment of sale. I am so interested in getting a property, but due to affordability, I'm unable to do so. I'd appreciate it if you can send me more details relating to the required, blah, 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 and have a great day. Okay, so Komutso, you are just going to continue tuning in, and we'll give you as much information as possible. One last email here. Hi Katlego. I was listening to your show this morning regarding buying a home. This is last week. And the gentleman said the gentleman that's with you said that they can assist you with buying, or how do you go about it if there is is there a place to go to? So I think here they're just asking, would you be able to assist?
Yes.
Just as general Afropolitan and they're listening, would you be able to help them buy?
Yes. Real estate services is what I do. Hence, I'm here pro bono to give Bomkaya the education. But if you want our services, send Katlego, he'll send me the email.
Okay.
Thank you,
Una
sir.
dipampiri again, just for those that don't
I'm registered.
register. I'll fly by night.
No.
Let's get into it. This week we're talking buying a non-bonded property.
Yes. Yes.
Take us through it.
Right. Let's. In order to understand this series, we need to make example. Let's say you wanted to buy someone. Let's make it an example. You wanted to buy your parents' four-room house, Yakokasi, because now you've moved to the suburbs or whatever the case might be.
Yeah.
You understand? So, and let's say on average, the four bedrooms give them 250,000. Okay, and you happen to know the person say, I want to buy this house, but I don't have anything in my pocket, i.e. deposit, but I can pay you monthly. If you go for a 5-year term, okay, your requirement will be 250,000. Divide that by 60 months, which is 5 years. It will give you a figure. In this case, it will give you 4,167.
Okay.
Okay. And then if you had to do the same thing, but you go for a 10-year period.
Before we even go to extending the period,
Yes.
right? From an interest point of view, is that accounted for in any way, or is it a set amount over the period?
There is no bond. So if there is no bond, there is no interest.
Okay.
Remember, the seller is not registered.
They're
He's
not
not
a
a
credit
financial
provider.
service provider.
So if somebody does say, or no, what the interest is, what
Then you must register with NCA, National Credit Act.
Yeah.
You understand?
Well,
so
I
that you
doubt
can
that's the
cater
answer you
them.
must give them, because then they'll say, then you don't get my house.
Yes, but you know what? I think next week we'll be talking about a property that has a bond.
Yeah.
So now we want to give elementary so that everybody can get to understand
Okay.
this thing the way it's supposed to be understood.
Okay.
Yes.
Non-bonded? no interest.
Yes.
Cool.
And then we're talking about this because we're giving an example that you can purchase without a deposit. You understand? As long as you're going to have money, say 10,000 rand, to record the transaction, that money is going to be payable to the conveyancer.
When is that 10,000 rands required?
It's going to be required when you're signing.
Okay.
You understand?
So nalo wena radumelana. We sit down, you say, okay, I'll give you the house at
Yes.
X amount, right?
Yes. So before I even give you the keys, we get the attorney to sign.
Okay. And that we'd give them that, we pay them for their
We
service.
pay for this. He records the matter in the deeds office. That takes about, say, 2 months, at most 3 months.
Okay.
Once he says the matter is now recorded in the deeds office, I give you the keys, you take occupation. Because from that moment, the risk and benefit passes to you.
Fast forward 5 years later, I finished paying.
Yes.
There's something else that's supposed to happen at that point.
Now you want to
Transfer
title
the
deed
property.
now.
Yes.
Now we're transferring the property.
Okay.
We go back to the attorney. We either use the same attorney or we use another attorney. Now I'm paying transfer fees because now we're transferring the property. So the first part we're paying recording fees. The second part we're paying transfer fees. You can't pay transfer fees at this stage because the property is not yet transferred to you.
Okay.
Yes.
Tabo had actually sent an email. I forgot to ask you about it, right?
Okay.
When it comes to installment of sale.
Yes.
What if you do miss a payment?
Yes.
Say for some unforeseen circumstances you miss a payment.
Yes.
How many payments do you have to have missed before legal action can be taken
Beautiful.
against you and so forth?
Beautiful. Before you can even start thinking about it, that's why you keep on saying, "What Katlego, be sober when you enter transactions." You
Literally and
understand?
figuratively.
Yes. For example, in this case, you have a choice of taking 5 years or 10 years. So if you take 5 years, there's no deposit, you're going to be paying 4,100. But if you take 10 years, you'll be paying 2,080 rands. You know, so go with your pocket. So I'll suggest that rather go for a longer term, knowing that
For a
you
short
can
time.
pay.
Smaller, sorry.
You understand? And then you avoid these non-payments. Because you miss a payment, you have to rectify it within 80 days. You miss it again, you only have 3 chances in a year. Otherwise, then I come, I take everything. Whatever that you've paid, and I ask you nicely, go ponzwele kandlu.
Yo. Hi. Ntate Kevin.
And maybe that time you've made some improvements.
Kana kweo.
Yes.
Imagine.
And here's the thing, usikajahele with improvements, wakolota.
That's money that should be paid.
Yes, it's a
to
4-room
advertise
house.
this debt.
Yes, it's a 4-room house. Don't make it a 7-mansion. What not 7-room mansion? Pay first. Then after
That's
you
why I
can
tell you double
improve.
story, Ntate Kevin. Thank you so much. We'll
Thank
see
you,
next week.
Katlego.
As always, Mkaya, katlego@kayafm.co.za is where you send your emails through. Questions on property, I assure you, this man will help you out.